Hey, y'all not ready for this? Y'all not ready for this? Hey, bring me an ashtray over there real quick. It's the fucking Wake and Bake Show with BTA Honcho and DJ Cam, man. Y'all not ready for this?
I'm not ready. We in here.
Hey, let the blues bang, bang. Nah, let me chill out. I'm finna try to rap on that. Let me chill out. Hey, but for real though, we appreciate y'all coming in, man. And taking y'all time out y'all day to really just listen to us.
Already.
We ain't got nothing else to do but sit here and kind of give y'all some of our opinions on what's going on in the world and, you know, music, entertainment, you know, maybe a little love in there somewhere. But we're going to go ahead and just kick it off with some news, man. I just want to talk to Honcho because a lot of y'all don't know Honcho. A lot of you don't know me. So it's kind of a way for y'all to get to know us a little better and really just vibe with us on a, you know, whole nother basis. So let's just go ahead and start talking about this. You know, a lot of people, first of all, let's just go ahead and get it out there. You know, rest in peace, Max. Long live my brother for life.
Long live, bro.
Before we start anything, we just got to go ahead and put that out there. My brother lost his life October 31st, you know, to some gun violence. And it get kind of real out here, for real. So, you know, keep your family close, keep your enemies closer. Real shit. So let's go ahead and start. You'll hear his music throughout the whole thing. Make sure you go spin that whole Return to Mad Max on all platforms right now for me. So
yeah, support.
Real shit. We need all the support we can get right now. But let's go ahead and let's just start talking, man. Let's just vibe out a little bit. I really want to talk about this Travis Scott shit real quick. You know, it's really prominent in the media right now, and I just want to know what you think, man. Like, I see right now on Twitter, they're basically, and a lot of things that we talk about on this show, people, will be from Twitter. A lot of news that comes out is Twitter based. So if you feel like, them niggas just talking, I'm telling you, go to Twitter, you'll see anything we're talking about. So we're going to talk about the Astroworld. So to me, Astroworld, the fest, should have never took place, if you want to be real. But I know you got your own opinion on everything. You know, 9 people died, bruh. Or 8 people. Was it 8 or 9? 8 people? 8 people died. So, you know, what's your take on, like, all that whole situation? Like, you know, people trying to put him at fault for this shit. For basically having everybody killed. You know, they're trying to say all this, you know, it's a lot of ritual, demonic type shit, but, you know, I don't believe it's his fault.
I don't know much about that, so you got to break it down to me.
I'll break it down to you, man. So what happened was, last week they had an ASTROFEST, Travis Scott, and the way his fans are, number one, they're crazy.
Okay.
They rage, bro. Like not just white folks, you know, not just white folks, not just Latinos, not just black. Everybody raging at his concert. So what happened was the concert went on. He finished the concert. Like he went through the whole thing. But as it got towards the end, when Drake came out, a lot of people started getting injured. A lot of people started getting stepped on, and it was so many people couldn't breathe, things like that. So yeah, it got real, man. It was a real concert. And, you know, people are putting him at fault because they say he noticed things were going on and never stopped the concert. So, and there is video evidence, but I don't know. You know, it's up in the air with me.
It is, but then it's not. Like, he should have people out there for that. You feel me? While he's performing.
Yeah, that's my thing. I feel like his staff should have really had his back.
The back, you feel me?
He's performing. He's not trying to think about, you know, definitely not think about nobody dying in the crowd.
Nah, real shit.
You know, I'm trying to think about my fans having a good time.
No, real shit. Cause look, I'm an artist myself, so
yeah.
I wouldn't want nobody dying in my concert. I swear. I love all my fans.
But that's true though, because a lot of people don't take into consideration that the artist himself has to do a lot, not just, you know, what people see, you know, when he touches the stage, but behind the scenes of getting things ready, the safety of everything. And once he has to leave that field of people, I feel like that's when he has to, you basically have to trust these people.
Yeah.
You know, you have to trust them, and you paying money for all these different types of people to just be around you and have the protection. So when you're not calling the shots, you know, and that's where it gets kind of tricky to me.
Sometimes that's not even the case. Motherfucker might have protection, but that don't mean that protection gonna step forth when that time comes. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's true. That's very true. and you know, people will take what we say, and you can take what you want, and I know you have your own opinion, but that's just kind of ours. For me, I don't feel it's necessarily all entirely his fault, because you have to think of people that he had in plays and things like that. But you know, as an artist, as a person who's running it, I think he's gonna take most of the fault just because that's the type of person he is.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and let's get into a little more music. You know, Fredo Bang. I don't know if you heard about my boy Fredo Bang, but he recently just got out of jail.
Yeah, that's my man.
Word on the street was he supposed to be in there for a little bit. You know, don't come after me, Fredo, nothing like that. You know, I'm just word on the street was you supposed to be in that joint for a little bit, and you out. So, you know, it's a lot of talk on the street, and you know, I just want to know your opinion on, you know, not just on his per se situation, but you know, what do you think when niggas get out a little early?
I mean,
be real with me.
For real, like as a street nigga, you know what I mean. I'm gonna tell you straight. I'm thinking nigga snitching or something. I'm thinking nigga snitching or something. But in the same note, you got to look at another aspect of who he is. You feel me? He got money. You feel me? Money, like if he got enough, it can get him out of a nice little binding situation. You feel me? So
yeah.
and who you know. You feel me?
True. You do gotta know people. You can't be out here trying to live that life and not know some legal.
You feel me? You gotta know somebody. You feel
gotta
me?
be locked in somewhere, and you know, and they're from Baton Rouge. He's from the same place as Youngboy. So a lot of people are like, man, Youngboy wasn't able to just hop on out and do what he wants to do. Youngboy had to really do some time.
Youngboy might not know who
that part
Fredo Bang know. He might got the money, but that don't mean he know the people.
Exactly, that's true. Yeah, you can have all the money you want, but money necessarily doesn't talk when you locked up. I'll be very honest. Once you are locked up...
No. Wait a minute.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait a minute.
Show me something else then. Tell me something else.
Wait a minute. I know, I personally know people that's in prison, that's been there.
And money talking.
Money is talking.
But I'm saying more as money doesn't talk for you to get out. You know, you can't just throw it up in the judge's face.
Oh, no, but sometimes, you feel me, sometimes that don't matter. Like, if you got power from inside there and you still making millions of dollars a year, you feel me? Who cares? I be out, what, 10 years from now?
Exactly. And still have my little bank.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, and, you know, that's kind of what I want to get into my next question. This is going to be for all my boys locked up. I know we got a lot of y'all finna listen and tune in there. So, man, what do you think is the number one rule when you go into jail? When you get in booking before anything take off, what do you think, my boy? Because I've been to jail before. I know you've probably been to jail before. Anybody that's in Arkansas or Texas, you've been to jail once or you've gotten a ticket. So what's the number one rule you feel like motherfuckers shouldn't do when they going in? For anybody that's, you know, there's a lot of youngins out here that are trying to live this little life of gangbanging.
Like, what you mean? Like if you know you going in?
Yeah, like once you know, okay, they done booked me, put my fingerprint in, I'm finna head to the back. What's the first rule you need to know before you get to the back? Is it maybe I don't need to speak to nobody? Maybe I need to keep my guard up? You know, maybe it's make sure I eat all my trays. Or, you know, is it something like...
Oh, nah. I need that phone call.
That part, okay. So make sure you get the phone. Why you want the phone call?
Because that phone call go a long way. That phone call can get me out. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah.
Depending on what it is, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like real life. Like
phone call can save your life.
Save your life real quick. You feel me? Like
deuces.
Like what?
Ain't gonna be here long.
Listen. I don't want to talk too much on this, but I've been in situations that I had to get out and it came through like that. You feel what I'm saying? And I had other shit going. You feel what I'm saying? I had to get to that before they got to that. You feel what I'm saying?
So I'm reading up on this Twitter thing. We're gonna go ahead and reverse. We're gonna go into a little medical field real quick. A lot of people are worried about this COVID-19. Out here, and I'm gonna be honest, it's very serious, people. You know, we may do a little joke here and there on the show about it, you know, but it's really serious. People losing their lives and stuff. But I just wanted to go ahead and let y'all know about this news that's coming out about a 25-year-old Australian woman. She won $1 million for getting vaccinated. So a woman that was 25 years old, basically what they was doing in Australia, bro, which they couldn't do down here because motherfuckers was gonna do it. I'm gonna be honest, these Americans was probably gonna do it. They was telling people, all right, you come get the vaccine, put your name in the lottery. And at the end of the week, we're going to put our hand in the lottery thing and pick one name, and that person gets $1 million.
Hell no.
I swear to God. I've been reading about this all week, and they just announced the winner today. So, to me, I mean, like I said, I don't think Americans could handle that. You tell somebody that, man, everybody's going to get it. But then again, that's weird.
It's weird. It's weird as hell.
Why are you giving incentives to people of that statue? $1 million just so, and then you got to think of all the people who didn't win.
I guess they gotta watch that because the motherfucker Australians might just start dying off real quick. You know what I mean?
And that's what I'm thinking. You gotta watch that from a distance because you see the little experiment they trying, and America ain't too far behind on trying some dumb shit. But let's go ahead and let's keep going with a couple more news, man. So recently we got these Latex Honor Awards that came out, and I was nominated for Producer of the Year, but I was also nominated for Engineer of the Year. I'm gonna go ahead and talk my shit, Beto. I know you're going to be listening to this. Beto is the guy that runs the Latex Awards, and I appreciate you in the community for, picking me and seeing that I've worked hard these past couple years. But I didn't see the Engineer of the Year category when I went to vote. I need some answers. Real shit, Beto. When you see this or you hear this, I need you to let me know some answers because I was happy about getting nominated for 2. Man, I only seen my name on 1, I'm not gonna lie, I seen it on 1. We trying to show out. Let me know what the play is. Real shit. And then make sure you check out my other artists, man. Even the one I got on this show right here, BTA Honcho, man. They all got some shit to get out, and next year for sure. I know you ain't really get to tune in much this year because we started coming in through the summer, but next year you gonna be one of the up with everybody.
We definitely got some shit for y'all.
No, we definitely got some shit, and is there anything that we're missing from Studio 67 that we may need to just fill in the people on? I feel like the podcast obviously is here, it's ready to go. There's a couple, things that we do here at Studio 67 that people don't really know about. They all think it's about recording. You want to let them know what else we do here?
Yeah, we customize clothes. We do a lot. We're
doing a lot, man. It's pictures, videos, cover arts. We can even do songwriting for you. You want a song written? Hey, come in here and holler at any artist. We have about 6 artists on our label. I guarantee either one of them will grab you and say, hey, I can write you something real quick. Or hop on something with you and make it a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the good thing about Studio 67. When you come here, it's not just me. It's not just Honcho. It's a lot of other people here that are not just here to down your music or, give you, we're here to give you criticism, constructive criticism.
It's to better yourself.
And that part. And a lot of people can't handle it. And I totally get it. A lot of people are in that stage where they're still beginning.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a criticizer.
The Honcho really is not. He kind of just lets you know how it is. If he feel like something ain't it, he's gonna say it. And I'm kind of the same way, but I like to be a little more sweet tone with it. I don't like to really just be harsh with it. So they know music, and it's nothing better than having people in a studio that know music. Than I get a lot of sessions where there's random people. I swear. Just here, chilling, smoking, which is nothing wrong. I understand some people need that vibe. You need to see some faces. Maybe they got a story that you want to implement into the verse or something. I get that part, but it's way better when you got that musical input and everything in there. So let's go ahead and go to some sports real quick, man. You got a favorite sports team?
You already know where I'm from. Washington,
DC, man, and that's another thing, man. For y'all to get to know Honcho, man, tell them where you from, man. Tell them your age. Before we get into the sports, let's kind of give a little background on each other real quick.
Well, I'm BTA Honcho. Y'all know that by now. I've said it a couple times. I'm 29 years old. I'm from Washington, DC. I mean, straight from the gutter. You know what I mean? Trinidad. You know what I mean? If y'all ever heard of it.
Yeah, you got any children?
I got one. I got my son. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Thugger.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Always, you feel me?
And he's back home in DC, right?
Yeah, he's back home. Now he actually in Maryland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to
Lil
Honcho.
You know what I mean? You feel me?
Shout out Lil Honcho out there in Maryland.
You know what I mean? We out here though, you feel me?
Nah, for real, man. Your dad doing big things for real. All right, so that's a little bit on Honcho. Me, obviously, I'm DJ Cam West. A lot of people kind of already know the name, may not know my face or what I look like, but they kind of heard the name. And I say that humbly because I know where I've come from and how hard I've worked to kind of get a name out here. So, and I'm from Texarkana, Arkansas. I don't have no children. I have 2 dogs, good. So I guess you could call them my children. I have I want to say she's about 1.5 years now, and then I have a 4-month dog. Excuse me. And nah, not yet. She's still little. She's still little, man. It's scaring me because I'm feeling like she's gonna be little. She's gonna be a little like terrier.
Yeah.
Or something.
So what if she's grown?
I don't know.
What if it's just one of them little dogs?
I feel like she is. It's making me nervous. Because my other dog she's not big, but she got a little length to it.
What if somebody stole them from somebody else because they thought it was just a puppy, and then the joint came to you, and then
And Huncho was here today. I brought her in, my second dog, because I brought her from the hood. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you
got her straight out the gutter.
You and you thought she was a puppy the whole time. It's just probably a dog.
And that could be true. That's another thing I haven't thought about is she could be already a dog, fully, like grown, and she's just a mini of some sorts. But let's go ahead and get to these sports, man. So this past weekend, my Cowboys, we lost detrimentally, like bad. It was what was the score? It was like 30 to 16 was the score. No, 30 to 13 was the score. And yeah, that's why I asked you if you have a favorite team, because I know people gonna hear that and they might turn the podcast off at that. So if anybody's turned it off after they heard the Cowboys was my favorite team, forget you, and we didn't need you hearing it. Because Cowboys are my favorite team when it comes to the professional. And
hey, if y'all don't like Cowboys, I'm with y'all.
I don't even give a fuck about the Cowboys, man. I'm telling you, he doesn't care. But so you're a Redskins fan then?
Well, Washington Redskins. They took the Redskins off and left Washington. I don't like that.
Shit. Take the Redskins off.
They took it off.
They took it off and left Washington.
They left Washington.
So y'all just a W.
We just a W.
That shit crazy.
You
couldn't even put DC in that bitch.
For real. I'm actually Indian. Stop playing with me.
I need that redskin on there. That's my heritage, boy. Like, for real. I wonder why they did that, though. That's something that's never really seen with football teams lately, is like changing the logos or taking something out the name.
Yeah, but they was saying some racist shit, but shit, that's the only.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
the Redskin shit.
Yeah, they was on some other shit though.
But it's been there for years.
Right.
I hate when shit goes up there for years and then you just all of a sudden want to make a point.
They said they changed something else. Like the I think it was the black lady on the syrup. You remember the black lady?
Yes,
on the syrup?
Aunt Jemima. Aunt Jermaine.
Yeah, or whatever. Yeah, they said they took her off the box and shit like that. They put a white lady on there.
They put a white lady on there?
They said they put a white lady on there.
Okay, so you messed up first by just taking it off, period. And then you want to put a white lady on this month? Yeah, they got wild. They got them wild with this, man. So the Lakers, man, last night, I don't know if you tuned into basketball or nothing, but the Lakers, man, they took a dub. And they ended up beating Lonzo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets, score of 126-123. They've really been on a losing streak. And they're supposed to be the best team in the league right now. I'm going to be honest. I know you don't really probably tune in, but they got LeBron, Anthony Davis, Carmelo Anthony, Russell Westbrook. Like, a lot of motherfucking heavy hitters. Who else they got? They got, there's a lot of motherfuckers. I put it like that. They got at least 6 all-stars on their team. And they're losing games. To me, that you could put that in any other field, not just sports. It's like putting the best niggas out of everything. It's not going to always work.
No, it ain't. You feel me? Like they got to be coordinated with each other to work. Period. You feel me?
A lot of them are leaders. A lot of these people came from teams where
that's not gonna work.
They were the only people that were like
the star.
Like Russell, he came from he went to OKC, of course. He was there for years. Then he went to Houston Rockets, and he was there with James Harden for a little bit. And those two just couldn't get it together because it was James' team before Russell came. Mm-hmm. And so now when Russell came, it's like both of their team, but they got different ways of playing. So now that he's joined the Lakers, he don't know what the fuck to do, Russell. I'm going to be honest. I'm a big Russell Westbrook fan, but I've seen his mind and his gameplay change from team to team because he doesn't have that leader role. He's having to become a role player. Even if he's starting, he's still technically a role player to me because he's not getting all the points no more.
Right.
Not getting the ball all the time. He's definitely not being able to do what he did when he was at OKC.
Right.
I'm going to just be real. These players have these little kid dreams still.
No, if they're gonna do it, they need a couple years under their belt just to you know what I mean?
They need to get something I wouldn't even say experience. I would say definitely they need to get more of a mindset of the money.
It's not even the money. If you can't coordinate with your partner, how you gonna get anything?
That part. You got to be able to work together. You got to be able to know your role.
Feel me? Yeah, real shit. If that nigga got the ball, you follow his lead.
No, that's definitely true. You got to learn, and that's why I'm saying it's hard, I think, for a lot of them to just say, damn, okay. You know, and I'm not even saying LeBron is the leader. You know, if you want to be real, I feel like Anthony Davis is more of the...
I mean, it don't matter. All of them can be leaders, but you gotta learn how to follow sometimes. So you gotta follow that lead.
Yeah. No,
you feel what I'm saying? Like, you can be a leader all you want to. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a leader, but I know when I need to step back.
Yeah. Today, I know a lot of people are probably like, man, these niggas just talking about some random ass shit, and that's all we really do. I'm gonna be honest, is you come with us, you listen to us, it's gonna be some random ass shit, you know? And eventually, we will be doing a couple of these, you know, we'll have a couple special ones where we may go live on Facebook. We may ask for some questions and things like that. But, you know, this is just the first episode. Really just wanted y'all to kind of see how it is. Yes, we've been gassing this whole time, so that's why we've been talking about some wild ass shit, like real shit. Oh, so here goes some more. Let's jump back into the Travis Scott real quick, because, you know, it's still fresh with a lot of people, and I just seen something that popped up, and it says from yesterday also. So it says Travis Scott's going to refund everybody that was there. Going to give them all back their money, and he's also going to cancel his Day in Vegas appearance that he was supposed to be doing, I think this week actually. He's taking a lot more than he really should, bro. Like, I'm not going to lie. I don't know about giving money back.
I mean, me either, but...
To be honest,
I would, because during the circumstance.
To the families and the injured, most definitely.
Yeah.
Anybody that was injured or, you know, lost their lives, the families and things like that, most definitely I'll do that. But everybody, if you watch some of them videos, most of the motherfuckers that was there in the crowd are the reason some of these people are dead.
True.
That, you know, there's video of these people jumping on security cars while they're like really trying to.
Yeah,
like,
I wouldn't do all that, but the ones that's gone and wounded, yeah, I'll definitely get them out the way. You feel me? Because that's the only right.
Yeah.
But I'm not ready to pay somebody for actually stomping this person out to death and this, that, and no.
And it's not in me. Once I've seen video, because I know Travis seen him. I know he's seeing everything.
I mean, if he was on stage, he's seen everything.
No, for real, he did. And that's one thing I'm not gonna try to protect him or defend him on.
Like, yeah, I know I done been on the stage and this, that, and the third. It's some, yeah, you can see it's some points that because you